Today we're taking a look at an LKX, which is basically the little brother to the LDX, which is the engineered neck and frame trailer. MAXX-D made this one basically for a more economy friendly trailer, which is very similar to what the market right now offers. We threw a few options on this one. This is a 40-foot long with maxed out ramps in the back. We threw a few extra options on this one just to make this a sweet trailer still for you guys that are hot shotting out there. So let's go ahead and take a look at it and see what you guys think. Coming from the front, we still got the 30K round gooseneck coupler, which is the standard on most goosenecks. Anything that has the GVWR under the 30,000 pounds. This one has a 19-pound I-beam neck on it per foot. So it's going to be a 12-inch, 19-pound per foot I-beam neck and risers. And then the same thing on the frame. Now, one thing that MAXX-D did on these that I think is really sweet is these junior beams. So they're going to be 3-inch I-beams instead of 3-inch channel, and these are going to be at 16 inches apart. Now, the one thing that we upgraded on these is going to be this sliding ratchet rail. So for you guys that like to run those sliding ratchets with the straps on it, it's very easy for us to throw quite a few in here. There in the back, there's a bolt to make sure that they don't slide just out. And so we can put it in as many as you want and as few as you want. If you want to run it just the way it is right now, totally fine. We got a 6-inch channel outer frame with stay pockets, rub rail, and chain spools. So you have a bunch of tie down points on this trailer to tie down your loads. Back to the front here, we got a nice little toolbox here. It's completely empty, and you can throw in whatever you want. It is a lockable toolbox right there. We also have a toolbox on the left hand side. Same thing, it's lockable, double, and you can throw in whatever you want, chains, binders, straps, whatever you might have. We got some nice steps on, so all of the MAXX-Ds are always going to have a step on the left hand and right hand side, so super easy for getting onto loads and off of loads as you need. Now, coming to the back, this is another thing that we upgraded. These are standard with 10K electric brake axles. We upgraded them to 12K electric brake axles. They do have the slipper spring suspension. Now, one thing that I was a little bit concerned about is, if they do track, how are we going to adjust these? Because on the other ones, they have an adjustable suspension on them. So you can always, if they're tracked too much, we can adjust them pretty easily. And I love what MAXX-D did on these. We still have the option of adjusting these. Zoom in right there. It's a few bolts. We'd have to untie that, and then we can adjust the axle depending on how much it tracks and shouldn't track. So super easy still to do. So if your trailer is tracking a little bit, it's a pretty easy adjustment to be made. We got 14-ply tires all the way around. So we got the 235 85/16 on 14-ply right there. And these are going to be grease lippered axles on these. They're just trying to make sure that cost stays down as far as possible. And then we got the MAXX ramps here in the back. Flip over ramps. We can also do this one in a straight deck as well. So depending on what you guys need, we can also order it in. This flat is basically an extra to hold it down. That is basically to make sure it doesn't make a bunch of noise. So super easy. Then we lift. Now these are 3-station basically. You can have them standing up if you have equipment that's sticking over to the dovetail and you can't flip these back down. You can have them standing up, and that's what that flat is for. So, and they're double sprung, so both ways you're gonna have spring assist. Now these are brand new, so they're a little bit, they got a little bit extra juice in there. They need to be worked in a little bit, and you're ready to load. So, and these are, like I said, double sprung, super light. And you're ready to rock and roll. So since these have the 12K axles underneath here, these are going to be electric brake axles on it. They're going to be, we have a GVWR of 25,990 and a payload of 16,130 on this 40-foot long gooseneck trailer. So the question you probably have is, what is the price on one of these? So the MSRP on these, just the way this one is set up, is just over $25,000. It's $25,032 But we have them here at Rico Trailer Sales in Wills Point, Texas at $22,000 plus tax, title, and license. So if you're looking for a trailer like this to haul, hotshot, whatever you might have, equipment, give us a call at 430-340-0307 and we'll get you taken care of. If this trailer fits what you need, check out the description below for the spec sheet and pricing, as well as a link to our website for availability. If you are still comparing options, check out the videos on the corner of your screen on similar models. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you'll be notified on any new videos that we post.